Hi there. If you're a beginner and feeling unsure about where to start with storytelling with data, you are in the right place. This series is designed to take you a step by step through the process. I'll share my 8 step framework that simplifies storytelling with data, making it easy to turn raw numbers into compelling narratives. By the end, you will feel confident and ready to create data stories that truly make an impact. But first, let's start with the basics. In this video, we'll focus on two key goals. First, I'll help you understand what storytelling with data really means in a business setting, and then I'll walk you through a use case example. It's a dummy use case, but it will give you a clear idea of how storytelling with data works. This way, you'll not only learn the concept, but also see how to apply it in practice. Excited? Let's dive in. So, what does storytelling with data mean? I define data storytelling as data with context, meaningful insights, and a call to action. That's it. Simple, right? Let me expand on each of these one by one. First, data with context. Think of this as the why behind your story. It's the problem statement or the business challenge you're solving. Setting the context is crucial. It puts you and your audience on the same page, ensuring they are fully engaged and ready to follow your story. Next, let's talk about meaningful insights. This is where the magic happens. It's where your data becomes a story. You see, data by itself can be a bit boring, but when you connect the dots and interpret what the numbers mean, when you show whether a metric is high, low, or actionable, you create something meaningful for your audience. And finally, the cherry on the top, the call to action. This is where you inspire your audience to do something based on your data. Without a call to action, your story is just a story. But with it, you create impact. You drive change. You make your data matter. All right. Now that we have the theory, let's see it in action. I'll walk you through a sample business case where storytelling with data helped solve a challenge. We usually share the data story in the form of PowerPoint slides. For demonstration purposes, I'm sharing a simple, plain vanilla presentation. You might have your company logo and an introduction slide. I suggest starting with the slide that lists the agenda. I always like to begin with the agenda. Since we are doing storytelling with data, we can stick to a simple 3 point agenda. First, we start with the business challenge, like what problem we are solving. Second, we dive into the metrics and insights. What does the data reveal? And third, end with the recommendations, like what actions can we take to make a difference. This structure keeps the story clear, concise, and impactful. Let's begin with the business challenge. You can read through the slide. The purpose of stating the challenge is to set the stage, ensuring everyone in the room understands the problem we are solving. In this use case, the business leader wants insights into why attrition is so high so that necessary action steps can be taken to address the issue. Next, let's transition to the metrics and insights. I want to keep things as simple to start with. For this demo, we won't dive deep into reading the insights in detail. Instead, we'll focus on the framework being used. For illustration purposes, I've prepared just two slides here. In real life, We definitely have more than two. The goal here is to explain how each slide in this section should be structured. Let's take a look at the first slide. Here's the framework. At the top, we have a headline or a summary which serves as the key takeaway. This is the aha moment that makes your audience sit up and say, "Wow, I get it now." Below the headline, we have visuals and graphs with the key takeaways listed alongside. This structure allows us to highlight key trends, interpret the visuals, and summarize takeaways in a way that is clear and easy to understand for everyone. Now let's move to the second slide, which is built on the same framework we just discussed. We have the top headline or the summary, followed by visuals and graphs, and then the key takeaways. We can add several more slides in this section as needed. Remember, the framework is crucial. It ensures your data story is both structured and impactful. Finally, recommendations. Simple, clear, and actionable steps that flow naturally from the insights. And that's it. See how straightforward it was? Storytelling with data doesn't have to be intimidating. It's all about combining context, insights, and action. But you might be wondering, how do we get from the business challenge to a story ready for a business presentation? In the next video, I'll introduce my 8-step framework for storytelling with data. This framework is your ultimate guide to moving from chaos to clarity in your data narrative. Trust me, you don't want to miss that. That's all for this video. Hit that like button and subscribe for the full series and get ready to transform how you tell stories with data. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.